Alright, what's up everybody? This is Gabe, aka Kismet 333, and I'm here going to do a walkthrough with my latest track, Don't Disappear. The original is by Adam Ellis and Michele, and it's going to be released tomorrow actually, which is January 18th, under In Trance We Trust. Alright, so yeah, let's get started. So this track is it's like 8.5 minutes, so pretty long. So in order to actually talk about all the elements here, I'm gonna have to go over the just important ones and get to the really cool parts of this track. So let's see here. I'll start playing it. For the intro, not too much, nothing too crazy going on, too exciting. So I think we might skip that and start here. I think one thing I'll show you guys is my vocal chops, which I have a lot of in this track. This project actually has about 200 tracks that I'm actually using. So yeah, it's a lot. But a lot of them is because what I do is I have these vocal chops, and I'll oh, excuse me. I'll have each one on its own track in the project because I like to control the delay and stuff like in a very detailed way for each one. So I have a vocal chop on its own track. So let's see here. So this is where the vocal chops are getting good. I'll let it play. So that's this one. So what I do is, like I said, I'll have each track, I'll have its own delay, and I'll be kind of automating that for each chop on its own. The important part is I have this all in a vocal bus, vocal FX bus, which is just has a Mag EQ. This is a great plugin. Just kind of brings your elements to life a little bit. So Mag EQ4, I have a reverb on the bus, Ars Acoustics, great reverb. And then on all my buses, you're gonna see just some basic EQ, which cuts off the low end around 170 hertz and the top end around 1700. Yeah, so a lot of my buses are gonna have that same EQ going on. So what I got going on here, I'll show you the kick really quick. The kick, I have it done on a MIDI. That way, as I want to do kick rolls, it's easy for me to just draw it in. So like doing it there. And then I just have, this is my EQ for the kick. I just do a few boosts right here in the low end, and then just a little bit on the highs. Nothing fancy going on. Obviously, gotta have your kick on mono, so I got that going on. And then I gotta actually use the LFO tool, which I know some people frown upon, but I got a full tool because my kick, so without the LFO tool, it's pretty long, and then with it, a lot tighter. So I use LFO tool personally. For my kick. That's basically it for the kick. The sub, another important part of the track. So what I did here is I have it's actually like a sigh, like a sigh sample. And what I did, I just changed the key of it, and then I also I have it like in a just a regular standard triplet. Just playing some triplets here, and then the EQ. So the EQ is kind of radical. for my sub, but that is because this was originally a sub or a side sample. So if you listen to it without, crazy, right? So I kind of made it so it's a little more bassy, still holds the main, kind of the side feel without being like too crazy and out there. And then again, I have an LFO tool. If I turn it off, it's madness. Yeah, so I can use the LFO tool to create my groove. Okay, so that's basically it for that. Mid bass, nothing too exciting. It's because my sub was so good. It just was really full. So when I put the mid bass on, it's kind of like a little high end, like a little crunch. I turn it off. So that's essentially the same LFO tool shape with just a few more like the high end samples. Just fill it out a little more. All right. Let's see here. Going for the percussion really quick. So this is my percussion soloed. Super straightforward. As I said before, all my buses are gonna have this same EQ. Cut the low end at 1700. Cut the high end at 17,000. Wait, cut the low end at 170. I think I said 1700. 170. And then yeah, I just have some 16 hi-hats. I have about 2 offbeat open hats layered. Listen to that really quick. It's these guys. And then just some other loops to kind of fill in the low mids. And then I have a closed, 2 closed hats layered on top of each other on the offbeat. You can hear those right here. Alright, so that's it. And then alright, so obviously we need to go over this lead right here. This lead, it's actually made up of 3 layers. So you have silent for 1 layer. Pretty full, the other layer. And we have this one, which is silent as well. This one's kind of cutting through the mix a little more, as well as this one. This top one is Spire. So basically these top 2 kind of help the lead cut through more. Fade them out, automate them out, as the vocals coming in this section right here. So here, for that transition, sorry, it's up here. So here what I do is I actually have a frequency shifter, which is over here. So I kind of make the whole sound drop down so it kind of smooths out the transition. I have like some side effects in there. Let's see here. Then I have the leads obviously building up here. Some progresses. So there I have Obviously you have an effect, that's it. Pretty cool effect, just some novel tech character. Another plugin that helps bring your elements to life, and some delay as well. I believe I also have a flanger going off on my kick. Yep. So if you heard that. Alright. Finish it. It's the same. He's water. Dino. So here, our calendar melody. It's made up of 4 layers. So we got serum, another serum, got Dune 3, and last one is silent. Together sounds pretty full, pretty nice. That's another thing I like to do is whenever I'm trying to make some kind of a lead or any kind of sound, I just like to use different plugins if possible. That way it just gives you a greater chance of having a more unique sound, you know. Obviously if you put the same, 3 layers of the same plugin to make one sound, obviously you have a greater chance of it sounding like a sound someone's already heard before or whatever. I just think it makes it possible to sound more unique, you know. We'll go over my pads really quick. So you can see I'm big on layers, so what I got here? Got a Dune. It's got a little Maggie Q4, EQ, Spire, another Spire, and Silent. And again, all my buses are gonna have similar processing. Maggie Q4, some basic EQ, reverb, limiter. Also I should mention, I do have a compressor on my pads and lead sounds to sidechain. So here I have my Ableton compressor sidechaining to the kick. Once the kick actually shows up. There we go. Alright, so got ahead of myself there. Alright, so here we have the main breakdown of the track. So here I have 2 elements building up, and then the 3rd layer is going to come up right on the crescendo of the breakdown. So here I have Dune 3, another Dune 3, more of a plucky sound. Dune 3 is just like the fat layer, the meat of it. I got sub, just like over that really quick too. Silent. I love Silent for subs, it's really good. Alright. Here, keep building up the track. Kick rolls. This is kind of like a little tease to the listener, right? Build up, things will drop. but we go right into another build-up. So here, my atmospheres are kicking in. Yeah, I need some water. Some atmospheres kicking in. Alright, so this is part of the track where the effects kind of take over. So if I can play those effects really quick. It's like leading up to the build up. So as you can see here, I layer all these effects. Kind of make my own new effects. Yeah, so this is the main effect on the drop. So I got tons of effects going on. It's kind of the main focus of this drop right here. Oh, and also I can't forget. Where is it? How can I forget? Kind of had some fun with some chops there from the original. Yeah, kind of added some of that to make an atmosphere. Then what I do is I bring back this atmosphere. And as that comes in, I have my beat starting to build up. Go to now playing the chord progression, building up to the main drop, the second main drop, I guess. A little choppy there. Yeah, so I added some vocal chops here. Those help to move that section along a lot. Alright, that pretty much does it for the walkthrough for this track. I'd like to give a big thanks to Ellis, who guided me through making this track and obviously let me remix it in the first place. So big ups to him. Yeah, if anyone's actually interested, Ellis does tutorials, one-on-one lessons. So yeah, look him up. You can find him on YouTube and find his links there. And other than that, just another thanks to In Trance We Trust for signing this track. I'm really excited and can't wait for it to be out tomorrow. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Alright, see you guys.